In this video, I'm sharing 4 ways for you to lead in times of chaos. So let's get started. Now, we sure live in interesting times. We have crazy politics, crazy elections, crazy stuff seems to be happening all throughout our entire society. And in this chaos, not only do men have an opportunity to lead, but I'd say they have an obligation. If you're trying to be a significant man who's becoming more in your life, you need to lead when there's chaos in the world. But of course, the question is, how do you lead during times of chaos? How do you lead when the entire ground seems to be crumbling beneath your feet? It starts simply enough with choosing to lead and then having a plan to follow. So here are 4 ways for you to lead during these times of chaos. Number 1 is providing and protecting. Now, men have a responsibility to do this all the time, not just during chaos, but in the times of chaos, these aspects really rise to the top. You have to be providing and protecting. And this isn't limited to your immediate family, although that's obviously where it starts. You need to have conversations with your wife and with your children about what to do. Like, if you happen to get separated, or there's a power outage or a storm or whatever, what's your plan? You have to have discussed that, so I hope you have. But it doesn't end with your immediate family. As a leader during times of chaos, you have to be providing and protecting those who are not in your immediate family. You have to be helping those who are in need, those who are hurting, those who are having problems and challenges in their lives. You have to step up and be the person who is the provider and the protector everywhere in your sphere of influence. Everywhere that you can change the situation, you have the obligation to do that. Number 2 is to shine a bright light. In times of chaos and darkness, people are going to be drawn to the light. Don't give in to fear and anger. Be the man who's shining brightly. Don't give in to despair and depression and division. Be the man who's shining brightly. Like a flashlight in the night, this is going to be your opportunity to let everyone see your light in the darkness of the chaos. So use this time to rise up and shine brighter and become that man that people are attracted to. Number 3. Respect the differences. Now, especially if the chaos is political, you need to realize that roughly half the country disagrees with you. They think you're wrong. And you need to respect that difference. You need to understand that just because someone has a different opinion from you, just because someone has a different idea from you, they're not your enemy. Those people are your colleagues, your neighbors, your co-workers. They might even be your friends or your immediate family. They're certainly not your enemies. They're people who have different from you. And now is when you work to understand them. You listen carefully to what they're saying. I'm not telling you to change your opinions or get into some big argument. I'm saying listen, understand that they truly believe what they believe as much as you do, and quite possibly for the exact same good intentions that you have. So learn to respect that difference. Number 4, create new opportunities. Now, in these times of chaos, sometimes the greatest opportunities will exist. Think about all the people who did well during the Great Depression. Now, granted, that's a different situation than what we're talking about today, but the analogy, the example is true. During times of chaos, there will always be an opportunity. So become the man who's creating and building those opportunities. This is when you seek common ground. When you look at the 2 sides and you find the similarities that do exist because they're going to be there, and you use those similarities to create whatever new thing you want to build. So you don't focus on what the differences are, you respect them as we talked about, but you don't focus on the differences, you focus on the common ground. You find what can bring everybody together, and you build that. Building that thing that's going to bring everyone together is extraordinarily powerful. So guys, follow these 4 things during the times of chaos. Be the man who's providing and protecting. Be the man who is shining a bright light in the darkness. Be the man who's respecting the differences between people. And be the man who's creating and building new opportunities. When you do this, others are going to be drawn to you, and they're going to look up to you, and they're going to want you to lead. So be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. I love to read what you're thinking about these videos. And if you know someone else who would also like this, please go ahead and share it with them. So thanks for watching. Until next time.